lose. Is it on in 5?
It damn sure ain't the Lakers. If you've been keeping up, it ain't the Lakers. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I ain't trying to offend nobody in the audience. I'm sorry. Lord have mercy.
Here we go.
2. All right, let's get it. Game number 1. Who wants it more right now? Doramigi defending on the winner's side of Grand Finals. Onin trying to make an impact right now. It all starts with that game number 1.
That's already a big start right here for Doramigi, though. Getting a back throw, powered up arm here, and then forcing, yeah, there we go. Now, this, I think, is going to be the real calling card. If Doramigi's offstage gameplay is as good as we saw at the last part of his last set, then I think it's going to be a hard time for Onin to ever catch a recovery.
I would agree with that. Again, very seasoned in this matchup, considering how many talented Steves are in Japan. So if you're Onin, you got to think, okay, I'm not going to have nearly the experience against a min-min of this caliber, so what else can I possibly do? Kind of got to maybe use this first game even as a feel-out, TK, just to really get the engines revved up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like genuinely you don't really get a chance to play a lot of min-min here in the U.S. It's probably like 2 altogether, you know?
A very small sample size. That is very accurate. Yeah.
Powered up arm, neutral air. He's getting the grabs, he's getting the powered up arm, and he is absolutely getting his first game if he can keep this momentum up.
This is insanity right now, a 2-stock lead. And this is the thing, too. A lot of times when you're coming from the loser's final side, when you just won, you have the hot hand going into it right now. But looking cold as ice is Doramigi, not letting that time off at all between sets affect him, just dominating Onin in this early contest.
Yeah. Unfortunate, a little flub right there with game mechanics, but he did try to get like the second arm to hit with the dragon laser, but it hit the box, so it stopped right there at the box, and the laser still came out. So he wasn't able to get like the full combination that he wanted off of that. However, he's still pushing away. Onin got to go super low for the recovery, but that just no!
Wow!
I thought we were going in for the nair, but no! I gotta send a message. I gotta send you to game 2 quickly. The down air coming through.
You said gotta go super low. Doramigi answered, how low can you go? And there it is right there, a dominating opening game. Lord have mercy. My God.
Hey,
TK, we are witnessing some magic right now, my brother. We are witnessing some magic.
Real. Onin, yeah, I mean, definitely not the way that you want to start this match, but I do believe that they have the, the moxie to get back into the set. Onin, as I said, it's not a slouch to, taking an L earlier in the set and then potentially bouncing back a little later in that set, but so I don't want to count it out just yet, but that was a hard-fought first game. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Hold on now.
Well, you just play it was game 1. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm just saying.
Here we go.
All right.
Game 2. Onin already starting off better than that first game. You can see them getting a nice little combination at the beginning.
Definitely would be huge to just kind of strike first for sure. You just see how engaged and well Doramigi has been playing.
Doramigi one more time. Oh, no. Watch it. Oh, yeah, watch yourself. Onin almost getting taken off to the side right there. Could have been a real problem. If that laser connected, I think that would have just straight up been the stock. But if Onin has to recover, Doramigi's always right there to thwart them from coming back to the stage. Ooh. Okay.
All right, Onin, I like the ground control right now. Again, kind of similar to what we saw against Zamba in some regard as well. You're just gliding right through, taking it. I love that run up and grab. I like these spots that Onin choosing to get a little bit more aggressive rather than the passive approach, and the excellent use of up smash for that anti-air. Huge first stock for Onin.
I will get in the ring, bro.
Come on now. Steel cage, you guessed it. That's my tribal chief.
Oh, man.
I'm not ready for it.
Didn't take a crazy amount of damage for that, but yeah, that looked funny watching Doramigi just hop straight in there. It's like, I don't care. You ain't building me out. We both taking shelter in here. Good out throw.
All right. There's such like there's a small contingency too of just like the Japanese players and translators over like in the corner as well. Just clearly, I can hear them from here just rooting on Doramigi. Really want to see their guy get the victory, man. When we talk about a long flight home, it's a lot easier when you got a big old trophy in that passenger seat as well, which TK.
Absolutely. gonna be like that dude that sits in the front with the, on the shirt, just
Oh,
looking at everybody. That's me.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Except people are gonna care this time. All right, here we go. The up smash from Onin. Great stuff. He's one stock away from tying this up. Can they do it? Let's find out. Oh, minecart, little assist. Nice. Make the most out of it. This is what Steve does.
And that was definitely making the most out of it right there. About 48 could, you know, just put them off of the stage as well, too. But Onin now on no tech?
Wow.
Just drift to your demise? Like, all right.
A little bit unexpected. And it's the grand finals. Like, this is the critical juncture of the tournament. You can't make any kind of avoidable mistakes at this point in the game. I want to give Doramigi any kind of life right now.
Okay. And Doramigi has taken that little bit of life and ran full on with it. Yeah, got to go for the hard recovery. Crash landing into the ground. Doramigi does not care, though. Literally stayed on top of him the whole time. And I told you he has those combinations. He's got those combinations.
Ironic, the man with the combinations is the one putting you on lockdown. 2-0 lead in grand finals, one more to go. And this level up championship is coming home with Japan. Onin, the sole representative from NA, the Midwest finest, but right now looking lost in grands.
Oh. Okay, man. Stop playing with me, Onin. I saw that. Hey, where the me sword fighter at? Let's get the real cheap stuff out. Game 3. Onin had a very good start there, I think, in that second game, and honestly, probably could. Well, best start you can have. Best start you can have. Your opponent just says, "I don't want my first stock." Yeah, you run with that. You don't want your second stock either. Oh, we fighting back.
Oh, he's going for it. All right, barely made that one back. Let's see, Doramigi can find anything to mount an offense. Definitely do like the fact that, you know, first two games, definitely a more aggressive Doramigi, and I think that just comes down to just being very comfortable in this matchup. Taking advantage a lot of the times, too. You'll see him push the pace when he's just realizing, okay, Onin, not the most resources in the tank. That's where you really saw him turn up the jets in that previous game. Ran out of iron, and, well, we saw the results of that. But game 3 looking like a different animal altogether as Onin, they are doing a fantastic job keeping this together.
We'll say, I will say with the lead that was given, like, this is still very possible for Doramigi to get right back into this game. Look at that, 35% off of one combination. He's only at like 70 before that hit.
Yeah, this is still
103 now. Hold on now.
Super doable. We are far from out of this.
I think Onin's trying to set up these anti-airs. A lot of times they'd be sitting under these platforms, and immediately somebody will jump onto that platform. Immediate up smash coming out from Onin. Works out quite a bit. Well, there it is. Works out quite a bit. Works out quite a bit.
You called it, TK. He delivered. That's all there was to that one. All right, wonderful stuff. Onin, they are so close to getting this stock off, and bread and butter Steve combinations get you to 67. That is a good lead to take into this on this final stock for Doramigi.
Way out here.
Where are we heading?
Okay. I thought maybe we would get a nuclear off the side, but no. Instead, the Ram or the Megawatt coming through right there for the KO. Still, this is pretty much the exact position that we've had since the beginning. So the Onin has been able to hold this lead the entire time. It really just depends on what happens in the last stock, though.
Yeah. I have to make sure those resources are crisp. Nice.
You're gone,
I love that. Yeah, nothing fancy about that. Just effectiveness, but still, Doramigi survives and gets another opportunity. TK.
The powered up, his arm is online, too. Oh, got to jump out. Okay, dash tag is going to cover the landing. Rolling in was crazy. Rolling in was wild, bro. I thought he was about to get straight up exploded right there.
All right, each one of these two, their own game plans, bringing them to the forefront. But Onin, they are able to hang in there and get on the board. Well done. And just like that, we got ourselves a grand finals.
Yeah, I didn't think this was going to go in the way of a 3-0, but honestly, if Doramigi didn't drop that first stock and such, it might have. Doramigi tax.
That's what it is.
Okay.
I'm glad for Onin, they were able to really, like, not succumb under the pressure too. Obviously, get down to that last stock. Doramigi's mounting a little bit of a comeback. It's easy to crumble, but no, just a very strong mindset and excellent gameplay to complement it. Gets them on the board. Here we go. Another round of these two. Doramigi, chance to seal it away right now. Onin still 2 away from getting a reset.
Yeah, and that's one of those things, too, where you know how sometimes you just get that one game and that's all really the confidence you need?
Yeah.
This could be the confidence starter here for Onin. Did get that one. It was kind of gifted to him gifted to them at the very beginning, but you still took it, you know?
That's it.
Accepted it. Thank you for the charity.
There you go. Straight up. And no charity right now, man. It's not going to be hard earned if Doramigi can complete the deal. No. Oh, but Onin, oh my goodness. Just that one mistake, swinging a little too early, cost them potentially everything. What in the hell? The reflect properties of the up smash deleting the absolute shit out of that stock. Oh my goodness.
We had to use one of ours just one time for it because
I mean,
you definitely got to call it out. You got to call it out. Okay.
It's a Sunday, bro. I don't know who he prayed to for that miracle, but it has been answered. Doramigi is your Level Up Expo 2025 champion.
Doramigi swinging them min arms all the way from Japan to grab this here trophy and said, it's coming home with me.
Brother. Bro.
Man.
Yeah, production knew.
Yeah.
They got that up quick.
Yeah. Let's hey, chill out. For a second, man, I thought he stomped so hard, I think he shook the camera that's back here.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Seismic stomps right there from that young man.
Very much so deserved. What a hard-fought battle for Doramigi. Outstanding, to say the least. Wow. Wow.
I looked down for the most split of seconds, and then looked back up, and we were at one stock.
That's all it took. That's all it
Doramigi
took.
definitely handled that business there on that last, that last junction, that last match. So 3-1. You know, it was Migi and 4, bro. Migi and 4, that's crazy. Yeah, so, but yeah,
notes, LeBron.
This means that Onin will be taking this one, and young Doramigi right here will be taking the grand. So he gonna be sitting on a plane just
we might have to wrap that up because going through customs and stuff like that, they might get a little handsy with it. You gotta make sure.
Yeah.
That would look good on my mantle. Calm down, Bob. All right, calm down.
So I definitely leveled up for sure today. I'll tell you that. But still, great performance right there from Doramigi. Some hard-fought battles to get there. I feel like some of his bigger matches were to just get into the top 8, and then after making the top 8, he really just sailed through. He took all the momentum that he had from even just being in that position and all the way to the end, being our winner with no resets, no drop, and nothing dropped like that. Good stuff. Except for that one stock.
I mean, you
Doramigi tax.
You gotta have some drama. You gotta have some drama. Nah, but I mean, from taking out Spargo, upsetting Spargo, going on, getting the reverse 3-0 on Zamba, and then showing up the grand finals, no cold hands, man, just ice cold in the veins where it really counts right there to put that one away. Congratulations to Japan for doing the damn thing, but I was amazing to watch. I think they're gonna. Looks like they're setting up to maybe do like a little presentation on stage, which I love that. I see Rod on stage right there. So definitely a lot still to come for sure. But this was a pleasure, man. Like every single time, we don't get to do it as much as we used to for sure. But every now and then the Unks got to come through and remind people Black Play still got it.
Still got it, man. So with that being said, I mean, I think we are supposed to pass over to Rod. So I'm TK. This is EE. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you're following all the socials or whatever. TK Breezy, EE, VSU.
And check out the IRL post stream on my stream after this. See ya.
Take it away, Rod.
We got to plug.
Take it away, Rod.
Yeah.
Yes. I love to hear that. Yo, friends, with that in mind, let's conclude this interview. Round of applause one more time for Doramigi, please. And, of course, loud as you can for yourselves for coming to Level Up Expo 2025. It's been Rod. It's been Doramigi. It's been all love. We will catch y'all at Level Up Expo 2026. Peace.